What advice would you have for the American church with regard to the current attitude towards consumerism and materialism and then social justice?
I'd have I'd have the same for both. You keep making the distinction between the church here and the church in the developing countries. It's still the same. It's still the same problem manifested in different ways. It's sort of like, take any other scene, excuse me, like last among people in Hollywood, they have so many opportunities to express it, whereas a poor man may not. But the problem is still the same. So, or rape, the man with abilities, maybe strong, rich, can rape 20 women. The man without money, without strength, may rape only one, but the problem is still the same. That's the same way I see this issue that we're discussing. Materialism in the urban areas, in the rural areas, in rich countries, in poor countries, it's still the same thing. God is against both. What was the original question? What can we do about it?
Yeah, just advice.
Go back to what the scripture says. The love of money is the root of all evil. The love of God is the opposite of that. So my advice is, let's love God with all that we have, and that will take care of it. I think there's a lot of talk about loving God, but when it comes to actually putting it into practice, we don't. We love ourselves more, and so we pay ourselves bigger salaries. We don't sacrifice. And like I said, the difference I see between the church here and the church in the poor countries is just a matter of who has more. So who has more spends more on themselves, who has less spends less on themselves. But it's the same problem.